I was just talking to somebody about them. Not a lot of people know about
I
that.
got a pretty big playlist full of random old shit. So.
Oh yeah. What's up? We're live.
Whoa, what's up, everybody? We are live already. We don't waste any time.
Hold on. Let me go back this way.
So this is a new compact router?
Yes, sir. So this is our first cordless compact router. The neat thing about this, again, obviously you're cutting the cord. It's a lot easier to manipulate. The other neat thing is it's very toolless, so easy to adjust. You can
that's awesome.
You can micro adjust with the knob still, but if you're in a quick hurry, you can actually just push the button, adjust the platform. The other neat thing is you don't need 2 wrenches to adjust this router bit. You pull this red piece out here, it locks the nut. And basically you can loosen it up, take the bit out. It's a lot easier.
I'm loving that.
A lot easier.
So very cool, very awesome router. The other neat thing is, check out this battery. What does it say there?
6 amp hour lithium ion, 12 volt.
That's it. 6.0 on a 12 volt.
That's
So we're one of the first companies out there that has a 6.0 on a 12 volt item. We've got the 2.0. We have a 3.0 battery. Now we have a 6.0. Big deal there.
How's the charge time on that 6.0?
On the 6.0, 45 minutes.
Nice.
So on our 3.0, it's less than half an hour, and then in 2.0, you're close to 25 minutes.
Renaissance Man says that's a nice trim router.
This is nice. I'm liking
It is nice.
So this smaller trim router has, first of all, it has functions that I've not seen before, but it has features that you would get on a much larger router, in my opinion, with the quick adjustment and then the micro adjustment being separate.
The other neat thing about this, it says EC brushless. So this has our own proprietary EC motor, so it's a brushless motor. Again, better than our corded motors. Again, our corded routers are excellent, but this is awesome because you're cutting the cord, very smooth, a lot of fun to use. Tells you how much battery life is left. Of course, you have a fuel gauge on it. On all our cordless items, 3-year warranty. 3-year warranty on their pack batteries as well. Awesome there.
I will say
That is sweet.
I'm kind of partial to the Bosch routers, so your quarter routers.
I appreciate that, man.
Definitely.
This is another tool addition to our 12 volt platform. This is our 12 volt planer. Brushless as well. You can see this actually attaches easily to our vac system. It also comes with a bag. So it doesn't come with a vac, but it does come with a bag to catch all the wood chips.
Okay.
You turn this vacuum on.
Do you have any prices on them?
So right now at A.W. Meyer for this October 1st show, this is actually priced at $179.
Wow.
You get a free battery with the purchase of this tool.
Wow.
With the router, same idea here. $149, you get a free battery with the tool. So
That's reasonable.
these are some kick-ass tools.
I don't want to say cheap. You want to immediately say cheap, but they're good tools.
Yes.
They're not cheap. They're just reasonably priced. That's a great deal.
How about
Yes.
that?
That is
So
sweet.
I'm going to pass it off to Ray here. He's our
We got some lasers.
measuring tool specialist right here.
Yes. So yeah, we're gonna go all the way down the other end of this set. We got a couple of new lasers to show you guys. One is our dedicated outdoor distance laser.
Okay.
The other one's our brand new 3-plane green beam laser. That nothing else in the market is like. I'll start with the green beam. This is it right here. The GLL 330CG. Runs off our 12 volt power tool platform, just like the router and the planer.
That's it's better.
So,
Oh
Look how
man,
visible
that is
that is.
awesome.
so it's a 3-plane, 360 degrees, visible up to 200 feet away.
That's awesome.
This is crazy.
You can also pair a receiver with it so that you can detect it up to 300 feet away. Okay. You can turn the pulse mode off. So when you turn the pulse mode on, as you get further out, the beam tends to get bigger.
Okay.
You can turn it off to keep it thin and keep going. What's great about this one is it has calibration guard. And it'll actually tell you if it's out of calibration, because the only time you really know if the laser's out of calibration is after the job and everything's all crooked.
Oh man.
So it's also Bluetooth. And what that is, it you can tell how much battery is left in the battery. Pair it right here. Free app that's specifically designed for this tool. So it'll tell you how much battery life is left. The calibration guard is probably the best feature on here because it timestamps when it happened, whether it was temperature, it got too hot, or whoever was using it dropped it. It'll actually timestamp it, the event, and let you know exactly when it happened, and it'll tell you if it was too hot, too cold, dropped, or it's just been used so much that it needs a calibration.
That is awesome.
It's amazing. So one of the other really good features, let's say you have a guy doing acoustic ceilings like we have here. And it's up in the corner and they have to go to lunch. It's lunchtime, whatever. Instead of getting on the ladder and climbing up to shut it off, you can actually turn it on standby mode from the app. Save the battery until you come back, turn it back on and go. You can also change which beam you're using from the app. And so when you turn on this tool, it's on the medium mode. So the beam is on the medium mode. Let's say you're in a really light area and you need a little bit more power so you can see it. You can turn it up to maximum power. Okay. And then all of a sudden the sun goes away, it's a little bit dark, you want to save the battery, turn it down to minimum mode to save the battery.
That's sweet.
One of the sweet features, obviously.
Yeah, they're loving this. They are loving this laser.
It's probably our fastest selling laser right now. Until I show you this next one, which just launched, which is gonna eclipse this thing. So that's our green beam laser. We also have it available in red with all the same features.
I tell you, so I still have reds. I haven't upgraded to green, and I was like, why do I need to upgrade? But the visibility of the green, it's unbelievable.
So coming from a lighting background, naturally green is a much more brighter and visible color than red. It's just how it is naturally. Same power output, same components, one's red, one's green. Green is more visible and it's brighter. Just naturally how it is.
Awesome. It makes sense.
So that's this guy in a nutshell.
So it's visible to 200 and with a receiver up to 300.
Really awesome. It's a specific receiver. This comes in a nice kit. Again, it comes with a 12-volt battery. For the show, it's $100 off. You get a second battery for free. Wow. And you get a 12-volt drill driver bare tool.
That is a great deal, dude. That is a great deal.
If you are in New Jersey, or I'm telling you, there are so many great deals happening here at A.W. Meyer, you should come down. If you are big in the laser, come down and get the laser. These guys are here for 2 more days. 2 more days.
And the other one I want to show you, we just launched our brand new dedicated outdoor laser, the outdoor distance measure.
I want to see this.
Typically, your standard distance measures are great. These are good up to about 165 feet. They have a bunch of features, but you can't use them outside when it's sunny. And it's a real pain in the ass. So what happens is you wind up using tape measures, roll of tape wheels that if it skips on something, all of a sudden you're out of measure. Right.
So, I just go high.
They're in Carlos. They're in Miami. They're coming into Orlando too.
So what we launched, this is our Blaze outdoor laser. This is up to 400 feet outdoors. So what makes this different than everything else? Obviously, when you're measuring outside, you can't see the dot. Well, now you don't have to. Now you don't have to. The reason is because you now have a camera on the front. So what happens is all you have to do is see where the crosshairs are pointing.
I gotta tell you, this is tech I've not seen anywhere else. It's the first time I'm seeing this tool.
There are other tools like this on the market, but the pixelation on the cameras are not nearly as good. Right. And what's great is, let's say you have to get a little bit as accurate as possible. You can put it on a tripod so you can measure from the tripod point on the back. But let's say you want to get exact to something exact. We have an 8x zoom built into it, so you can get exactly where you want to be. And all you got to do is line up the crosshairs for what you want to measure, and it's accurate within a 16th of an inch every 100 feet.
Wow.
Not a 30-second. What the heck?
I know, it's ridiculous. So that's some of the basic functions. There's a lot of additional functions as well. It's the only one on the market with lithium-ion battery built inside of it. So if they're chargeable, you're not going through alkaline batteries constantly. There's four measuring points on this. You can measure from the back, which is standard, right when you turn it on.
Okay.
You can measure from the front of it, so if you have to put it up against the doorway to get the length of the wall that goes this way.
Okay.
But there's no way to line up the back. Put it up against the front, you measure from the front to wherever you want to go. If you put it on a tripod, it'll measure from the tripod pivot point. So for a little bit more accuracy. And let's say you need to measure the opening of that garage door. There's a pin on the back to get down into the corner of that doorway windowsill for the most accurate measurement. Gotcha.
It's awesome.
On top of that, you have a bunch of different functions. You have length, area, so you can the area of something, the volume, and indirect measurement. So if I wanted to go out back and measure the height of this building, okay, I would point this at the top corner of the building, and it would judge from the angle in this how tall the building is, and it'll let you know exactly how tall it is.
Does it have an old, like, you know, so how would
Does
do
it light
that?
cigarettes?
Does it have another beam that shoots?
No, so it has an inclometer built in, so it knows what angle it's on.
Okay.
And it's always measured from the back. So the smartest way to do it is from the bottom.
Okay.
So from down here, and then you measure up to the top point, and it knows, okay, well, from here to the top,
It knows the distance and the incline.
the distance and the incline, and then
Doing all the math.
Does the math
and
for
then
you.
it calculates the distance to the building and what the height of the building is.
Yeah, I killed that one too.
Yeah,
This
people way
thing-
smarter than us develop this. Oh yeah, they're great for painters, wall area. Or just don't go into a house. What's great is go into a house that has all 8-foot, 9-foot ceilings. You measure from the floor to the ceiling in the first room, and it stores that memory. And then you just go around, measure wall to wall, and it adds up the square footage as you go around. That's how they can figure out how much they have.
Yeah.
There's a stakeout function, so it'll beep every 16 inches on center, and then you just tick it off like it's a tape measure. Yeah, it's also a level, so
In a pinch.
yeah, in a pinch, it'll get you something. Doesn't have to be completely precise, but it's a nice feature. This one is also Bluetooth as well. And a big part of this is our Measure On app. So it's available for your iPhone, your Android, your iPad. Basically what you can do is you can take a picture, use the iPad, you can make detailed plans, you can make your own blueprints. You can take a picture. So a contractor sends one of his guys out, needs to take some measurements on some walls and whatnot. He can take a picture, draw a line, and you can take the measurement with this product, and it'll automatically transfer the measurement from this onto the blueprints of the picture.
I'm liking that. That'll save me a ton of work.
It saves a ton of work, but there's also nothing lost in communication because everything's on that picture. You can take that picture, you can email it to the design team, the head contractor, the homeowner, which is great. I used the app to design finishing off my basement. And I came up with everything, I designed everything, and I sent it off to the contractor. This is what I have, this is what I need, these are the measurements, tell me what I need.
Beautiful. That is definitely handy.
So this is our new and improved distance measure for outdoor. It just started shipping, literally just started shipping. It stores 50 pictures, and you can transfer them all via the USB cable onto a computer, Measure On app.
What's that one retailing at? Do you mind me?
This one will retail $299.
Oh my God, it's a steal. That's good. That's a great price for that.
$299. Ready? Our two big competitors for an outdoor laser are Leica and Hilti.
Okay.
Both of them, you're looking at $600 and $610. This one's $299, and it has all the features they don't. And the camera, I'm telling you, 100% stays better.
I cannot believe how inexpensive that is for what you're getting. I'm really I'm just, I know I'm sounding like a big man, but I'm just shocked because I know what I pay for lasers and measurers. That thing's unreal. All right.
Yes.
That is sweet.
Sweet.
So there's a couple other new products that we have. We're just launching a brand new HEPA vac that you can run a couple of surface grinders on. And then our other biggest cordless mover.
Geek it out. What can I do?
Our biggest cordless seller right now is this. It's our cordless bulldog. This will perform the same, if not a little bit better than a standard D-handle bulldog.
Own it. Love it.
Standard is industry standard. Everyone that has it.
Maybe a ton of money. That's cool. Love it. Yep.
This one will actually outperform. So this is our Bulldog. Has all the same features, everything, but it runs off a core 18-volt platform. It has a dustless attachment that was actually over there by the on that table. That clips right out the front and runs off the 18-volt battery. So if you're doing overhead anchors, it sucks up all the dust, and you're not breathing in. So it's not going to be I can speak. So yeah, this is probably our greatest seller right now. We got some great deals going on it.
Can I ask you a question?
Absolutely.
Do you have a quick change chuck to SDS, 1.5 inch?
So wait a minute. What's the question? Do they
have a quick change chuck to SDS to 1/2 inch?
Oh, so adapter go from SDS to 1/2 inch chuck?
Yes.
We do have it.
Yeah.
We do.
Yes?
It's available at most of our distributors. It's just a regular Allen key chuck, like adjustable chuck. You put it into the SDS chuck and it locks it in. You can have a regular 1/2 inch chuck.
Oh, nice. Good question, Enrique.
You go through all the features.
Yeah, pretty much.
Active response.
Yeah. So one of the big things we have, all our cordless hammers and most of our corded hammers are coming out with this. So let's say you're drilling through, and then all of a sudden it hits rebar or it hits a hard aggregate, it stops. What typically happens? Your wrists go for a ride.
Sure.
Well, what we have now with ours is there's like a pendulum in there. And it accelerates too quick. If the tool accelerates too quickly, it kills the power. So what'll happen? I'm going to keep my finger on the trigger.
Wow, okay.
So bit caught and it's flashing to let you know it's still not going to start again until I let it go and then keep going. So it's safety for your wrists.
That's definitely
That'll come in handy.
that'll save you an insurance claim.
Any chipping hammers?
Any chip? Yeah.
Cordless or corded? We have a full line of corded. I don't have any down here. There's a showroom upstairs. But rumor coming out.
Maybe that's why they asked.
Rumor coming out. Our most popular chipping hammer, the 11316. We are launching a cordless version.
There you go.
Coming soon.
Coming soon.
Coming soon.
Coming soon. I don't have a date yet, but it is coming.
Awesome.
You heard it here first.
One of the reasons for that is this 18-volt 4 battery. So if you notice, anybody else in the market right now, a 6.3 amp hour battery. We'll hold on the nose. We're doing it on purpose. We'll just show off the battery first. So 6.3 amp hour battery made by anybody else. They would actually just stack more batteries underneath, making it a big fat battery. Most of you guys are asking for lighter weight, more compact, but more energy. So with this here, you have a denser lithium cells, similar to the ones that Tesla's using in their cars. It's the same idea here. We have denser lithium cells, holds more battery, more charge into this smaller compact size. So thanks to that technology that we have is proprietary to us, we're going to be able to upgrade tools that are usually corded to a cordless platform. And that's coming soon. Just like Ray said, we're going to have some really cool tools that are usually corded operating off our new core batteries. So you're going to be seeing 6.3, you're going to be seeing 8.0. So it's going to be pretty badass.
You're also going to be seeing 12.0.
Yeah,
Really?
correct. Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
So all in the compact size, lightweight. Our new 4.0 battery, which used to be this same size, is half of this battery now. And that's available now. So you're going to start seeing those 4.0 18-volt core batteries out now.
That's awesome.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Well, I appreciate it, fellas. Thank
So
you very much
the
for
last
taking
question
time.
is Bosch working with Tesla?
No.
I wish, except for the whole SEC Elon Musk thing. That would be awesome, but no, we are not.
Can you imagine if they were? That would be pretty cool. Imagine if you got like a discount on your Tesla.
Listen, you never know.
Take a couple power walls, maybe a Model S or two.
So everybody, I appreciate everybody watching, tuning into the live stream. Smash the like button for these guys.
Yes.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
We'll see you
on the
guys.
next one, everybody. Yo, guys, thanks a lot. That was a lot of great info.
Yeah, I hope it wasn't too much.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you, it was a lot of good.